Ballymena in my constituency has for years traded under the strapline of the best shopping town in the country, and I have the pleasure of sitting on the town centre committee with many of the retailers from the town centre, and I can't but help but be enthused by their undiminishable spirit and their desire to make sure that no matter what crisis is thrown at them, they will rise above that. And they've demonstrated that throughout this crisis period that retailers and our high streets have actually faced. And I think we have to salute them for that spirit of optimism and for keep going on no matter what. But they tell me very clearly that there is a huge crisis. We've already heard from other members already about footfall being down considerably. I'm told by 80% of the businesses in the town centre in my constituency that takings are down by over 70% during this period. Simply, traders can't afford to continue if that trend is allowed to continue. And indeed, our town centre has turned very quickly to places where you have empty units, empty shop units, which look like missing teeth from a sad face. And I think whenever you see that, it shows that there is a huge crisis in the town centre. We also see the government spending money on gimmicks. I drove up a street in Belfast the other day, and there was this huge work going on, this road works going on with a road sign, new road layout in operation, for social distancing traffic. I kid you not. And I've got retailers in my own constituency saying, spend the money, but spend it sensibly. Don't put it into rubbish like that. Let's see this money being properly invested in our high street. There's absolutely no doubt that COVID has many unintended consequences. Unfortunately, it has turbocharged the demise of the high street, or the potential demise of the high street. In many ways, people have moved on to their virtual high street and are spending their money there. But Mr. Speaker, we want to make sure that our high streets get back their cafe culture, get back that culture of being able to shop there, allowing charities to collect money on the high street, being a real part of the community, having that social interaction. And so I asked the Minister to put in place a strategy, a plan that really puts banks behind the eight ball and makes them wish to help retailers, that addresses the issue of rate relief long term, that encourages and champions the development of our high street, promotes people living in our town centres, as has already been said, and sees the growth once again. Otherwise, whenever we stood and said let's save the NHS, retailers want to hear the government now saying let's save our high street.